episode 14 sees us leave the seaside city of Da Nang, and we're taking the scenic route over the Hai Van Pass to our next destination, Hue.
Welcome back. So today we are moving on from Da Nang and going to Hue, but we are doing a Jeep tour today and we're going over the Hai Van Pass. So some of you might know this from Top Gear, which was pretty much what made the Hai Van Pass quite famous and a bucket list thing to do. We're doing it in a US Army Jeep today, so something a little bit different. We did think about doing it by scooter, but again, just no experience at all, so it's probably just not the sensible option to do. So we're just waiting on my pickup now, being dumped in the middle of nowhere, and the Jeep's just coming down off the mountain from the pass, so we're just at the bottom now and waiting for that to turn. That's Da Nang Beach, just a quick stop for a photo. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Nobody on the beach there, so just a very quick stop. So another quick stop, we climb up, there's a rock here. Get up, it's just another photo opportunity. I mean, the views are stunning across the bay, but Jatty's just climbing up and then we'll get a picture. So this is just the start of the pass and already it's absolutely breathtaking. It's a shame it's a bit hazy today, but I kind of expected that the way the weather's been recently. But I mean, wow, this beach is beautiful. And then you've got the mountains in the background, it's just stunning. It looks so much better being here than seeing it on the TV. And these rocks here are really strange, aren't they? This one we're standing on is very, very similar, so.
American, they make a lot of bunker around here to control the pass. Only one road to get north and south Vietnam. So the pass now is the border, the top of the pass is the border between Hue and Da Nang City.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And we, during the wartime, the pass belongs to the south of Vietnam.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we are the Hue province.
Nice.
And the border is just the border lies between Hue and Da Nang. That's in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. So you will see different address, different number.
Right.
Between, yeah.
Okay.
So you have time to walking around because today very clearly.
Yeah.
It's beautiful because the name of the pass is Hai Bang. It means sea and cloudy.
Oh, okay.
So on the top always fog it. But today is very nice because you can see both sides.
Right.
So you have like 20-30 minutes to go around here.
Yeah.
Good.
Here from photo.
So now this is now looking down into the Hue province. So we've just come from Da Nang. So what Kong were our tour guide today. It's basically said we're right at the highest peak now. During the war, this was the only way to get from north to south. So basically the border between north and south is right at the top here. We're now in the north of Vietnam. And the border, you can literally see the border here at the top. And then there's obviously army bunkers right on the border there as well. But views are really good. It's just a shame it's a bit hazy.
You say that's normal though,
yeah.
like normally there's a fog, you said it's actually clear by the day.
Yeah, so probably a little bit lucky to see it, but it is beautiful. I mean, just the drive up, like the mountains are so high, but it's just like, it's breathtaking really. It's so green as well, just lush. Little bite.
Have a little nibble.
Little bugger. Oh! Little bugger. So, he's after me more. So this is the Da Nang side. I've just taken a walk across the border. So this is the beach we showed you before. This is where we stopped, and then right in front of us is where they've got the army base, and it looks like a bit of a like fort. So this is obviously where the border is, where the military would keep an eye out during the war to see if anybody was crossing, see if it was the enemy. So Kong was saying before that the French built this, it was about 150 years ago. I didn't actually realise it had been here as long as that. So the French built it, but it was a lot narrower then than what it is now, of course. Views are stunning. It's quite windy, which you'd expect up here. So this is now on the Hue side, and this is Langko Beach. We're going to be stopping here for lunch, and it's a massive long stretch of beach. And again, you might not be able to see it because of the haze, but it's a beautiful, beautiful scene here. Just overlooking the top of the mountain, straight down the valley, down to the beach. Do you like the beach?
Yeah.
Well, you can see that. It's windy.
I can see windy. It's just amazing already.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? You would make a good army officer, Jackie.
No.
Continue. Can you? This is extra for our YouTuber. Different now.
Oh wow.
Some kind of big erection there, Jackie.
Let me. Our Jeep is from 1965. That's belong to US military.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of them during the war in Vietnam. Yeah, many. You just see them at the museum in Ho Chi Minh City, and not many other road like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of them we are professional to do the tour.
Yeah.
Right.
Our team in Central Vietnam, we have about 15 jeeps like this,
Oh.
and not professional for tour. Only few of us we can do this.
How long have you had the Jeep?
we own this Jeep from 2016, and we are the one company make the Jeep getting popular in 2019, and then 2020 COVID destroyed us. So we have some Jeep, not one, many, and then we selling all the Jeep. We love them, so
they're good.
Yeah, we want to keep them in original style, wheel and style. This one M51 A2, was built by Ford company. During the war time in Vietnam. Yeah, they born for the jungle, not for the road. You see the tire different. Does make noise a lot. I've just very simple. This is very simple.
I've just noticed the spade as well on the side.
This one's for the shoulder. They make sometimes they make simple tallest at the jungle. Yes. The most things they do with the server is making toilet.
Important.
Yes.
Maybe at the beach.
She was out there alone on the highway. She had a broken wing, she's trying to hide. And I was much too old to act on a feeling. But then again, I ain't never had someone to hold. I wrote songs for a mockingbird. Take 'em all, leave 'em, I know that she heard. Songs for a mockingbird. Looking at me, she sang every word. Songs for a mockingbird. Oh, you give and you take and you live and you learn. Songs for a mockingbird.
How many times I've said wow on the way down. That was amazing, absolutely amazing. The scenery was just out of this world. Our next stop is going to be Longcoat Beach, and we're going to have some lunch there. So we are just approaching Longcoat now. So I think this video is probably going to be more montage based than anything else, because unbelievable that drive, wasn't it? It was probably better than I thought it was going to be. The scenery was just unbelievable. A monkey tried to attack me on the road. Yeah, he was coming for the Jeep. But they're quite quick, them little buggers, so he could, I mean, just coming down there on the Hue side, it's probably even better than the Da Nang side. So I'm pleased we've come south to north, because I think it's more stunning coming that way and you'd probably miss a lot of it going from north to south, I think. Because obviously when you're facing forward, you just get to take it all in. And even put the window down forward, took the top off.
Yeah, I took the top off.
It was
so
brilliant,
yeah.
really good, excellent experience. And Kong's been really good. Keep stopping and telling me like different bits about
the pass and that.
So yeah, it's been excellent. So we're just on Longcourt Beach now. We're stopping for some lunch. We'll probably be here about half an hour or so, I would have thought. And then after this we're going to a waterfall which we can swim in. Probably should have had...
Excellent day.
Yeah, really good. This might even be a highlight so far, possibly. And we've still got another couple hours to go. Obviously it's not going to be quite as scenic because we've done the high van pass now. But that lagoon at the bottom there was just amazing. It's like I said in the car, I don't think I've said wow as many times on the way down to myself. It was just breathtaking. Yeah. We're going to stop and have some lunch, and then we'll be moving on to our next stop, which is I think it's Lin Hue Waterfall. So we'll get to stop for a little break and a little swim.
Plodge. Or a swim.
Yeah. I think I'm too tall for Vietnam. So we're just on Longcourt, we're just having a look around. Quite rough the sea, but the restaurant kind of extends out and you can actually get down into the sea here. But it's a lovely long stretch of beach. The only thing is, it looks like there's quite a lot of rubbish on the beach which has probably been washed up, which is a bit of a shame. But it seems like quite a wild beach, doesn't it, rather than a...
Yeah.
It's nice though. The mountain at the end there. So what do we have, Jacqueline?
I have no. I think it's a chicken
Hot pot, I think.
pot. It's a huge hot pot.
It is. It's massive.
I think
You get
like,
noodles.
We'll put the noodles in there as well.
And
some greenery.
greens.
Yeah.
So you just add all this in, I think. Take what you get in Thailand.
A bit of grass.
Probably like basil, is it? Coriander, probably. Lettuce, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a nettle. Is that mint?
I think that's mint.
Yeah, it's like a nettle. Let all that soak in.
It smells. They're like yam.
I don't know what they are. I don't know if it's like potato or... It's like a stew type, soupy type thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And then do we put the noodles in? This is like etiquette for noodles, but...
Probably get slaughtered on YouTube.
I know.
This chat here.
If I'm doing it wrong, I'm really sorry.
Give it a mix. So they just said they've killed this chicken fresh. Whether they're joking or not, I don't know.
I believe them.
You see the skin in there.
Skin, feet.
Oh, is that feet in there?
No, I'm just joking.
Sweaty feet. It's like a chicken broth type thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get Jatty's verdict.
When it's hot. Have to wait. See what this is? Oh.
Chicken livers.
I don't know what it is. Is it a mushroom?
Possibly.
It's got like a spongy texture.
Tofu.
No, I don't like tofu. I like this. Yeah, I think it's like a... I think it might be a mushroom.
Really? Is it tasty?
Yeah, this is like a
Soup type.
a soupy stew, yeah.
How was the chicken hot pot?
It was very nice. There's just far too much of it.
Loads, we've left
There's
loads.
absolutely loads. It's like
Really tasty,
would
wasn't
serve
it?
like 4 year.
Quite
very
easily.
tasty, yeah. It was good.
No, I enjoyed
like
it.
a broccoli type thing, isn't it?
And actually, it's that fresh. They farm the chickens here.
Chickens are just good, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they were till they ended up
Yeah,
in that
now it's
rut.
gone.
Yeah. No, it was good. So this is a nice little stop on the way. Then, like, just looking over towards the sea. It's really nice. So we've got a good spot here. It's really quiet. We'll probably be moving on now. Let's go. You say in Southeast Asia?
Yeah, biggest one in
Really?
South. The biggest in South Asia.
Wow.
The name is Toan.
Right.
They have many different villages, different lagoon connect together.
Right. How big? How big?
I don't remember exactly, but they have about 7 kilometers from land to the
Really?
ocean.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, very big and very long.
Yeah.
About 70 kilometers.
Really?
Many different water connect together.
Okay. Wow. Yes, that was about an hour from the restaurant. It was a nice drive. We're just heading to the waterfall and then we're gonna have a bit of a dip. Let's see what this is like.
Look out, How about your trip? How about this place?
Lovely, beautiful.
Okay.
Brilliant. That was good, wasn't it? Lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice new person.
Niho, Niho, Niho.
N-H-I H-O.
Niho, Niho. The Niho.
Niho is mean two food.
Okay. Ah, 2 pools. Okay, yeah. This is in the Bach.
One small.
Yeah. The Bach National Park. Nice little stop off on the way. Beautiful. Water's cold when you first get in, but it's a nice temperature and a nice way to cool off. That was great. Okay, we're moving on now. And this is the lagoon?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the lagoon and you have to take a photo.
Yeah.
You see outside there?
Yeah, yeah.
This thing there? That's
Yeah.
a fish trap.
Ah, okay.
So people they live inside the boat.
Did it?
Cooking,
Really?
eating, sleeping, toilet in the boat.
That's mad. Hello. So this is the last stop today, and this is Toan, might be saying it wrong, bridge. So apparently this is in lots of famous photos, and it was built in 1776, was it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's very similar to the one that's in Chuon, as is this area, because it's all kind of rice fields around here. It's got a very similar feel to it, but it's just on a much larger scale. So it's not quite like the Japanese pagoda bridge in Chuon, but it's very similar. So the bridge is 43 yards long, 14 yards wide, and is divided into 7 compartments on both sides of the bridge. There's also a roof covered by lapis lazuli tiles. First bridge was built more than 2 centuries ago and has been ravaged by storms and floods, and of course the wars. After the damage though, the people of the commune together repaired it, embellished and preserved it.
And hope you enjoy the trip today.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. It's been great. Pleasure.
Yes,
Absolute pleasure.
Yes, have a good
Thank
day.
you. It's been a great day.
Brilliant day. Really good.
Yes. Very good trip.
Thank you.
It's been excellent.
So your hotel inside.
Yeah. And we'll speak again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. Drop me a message.
I will do.
Yeah,
Thank
will
you.
do,
Thanks
yes.
for everything.
Yeah.
We're now in the day after the Haivan Pass, and we did originally record a finisher, but the battery ran out halfway through, so we didn't get to finish it, so we just thought we'd do it afresh, which is just as well because we did the Haivan Pass anyway. We'll talk about that first and then we'll talk about what happened last night. Yeah, we did the Haivan Pass from Da Nang to Hue, as you've seen, and it was a great experience. It surpassed any kind of expectations that I had. I mean, I knew it would be amazing, but I didn't think it would be as good as it was. Like, the scenery was amazing. I think we're quite lucky in the fact it wasn't too cloudy. It was a bit hazy.
Yeah, apparently it normally has like a bit of a fog, but it was actually quite clear. He said it was a really good day.
Yeah.
We're getting a good day, yeah.
So I mean, some of the views were a little bit restricted, a little bit because of the haze, but it was, I mean, you could still see it, but maybe it hasn't picked up on camera as well. It was just amazing. I mean, the whole of the Haivan Pass, like the scenery up there was just amazing. We got attacked off a monkey. Well, it was started coming towards. I don't know if I captured that or not, because it was on the road and it started running after the car. And then we had lunch on Lanko Beach, which was good. It was a chicken hot pot, which is a new one to us. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was huge.
It was
like,
massive.
it would have served probably about
Five
people.
Probably 5, because we had like 2 bowls. Well, I had
And we
2
just
bowls.
didn't even made it look like a
Hardly
dent
touched
into
it.
We ate
So
lots as well.
yeah, and then we stopped at the waterfalls, which were like
Oh, they were
amazing,
unreal.
weren't they? Just absolutely beautiful. So that was in the Bach National Park. That was just really nice there, and it was just a great place to go and swim. And then we went through a fishing village where some people actually like live on the boats. I couldn't believe that. Just obviously the small kind of like canoe, and they've got a bit of metal going over the top. And yeah, that was really good. And then he took me to this like bridge right at the end as well, which was good. And then of course, obviously, our tour guide Kong was absolutely class. He was amazing. He's quite a funny guy, and his information was excellent. His English was pretty good. He kept stopping along the way and giving me like bits of information about the pass and different bits and bobs. So at the end of the trip, we kind of said goodbye, but he says, oh, like, keep in touch. He started messaging us as soon as we kind of like got to our hotel, and he went off. And I just says, oh, well, if we come back to Vietnam, we'll try and meet up for some beers. So he says, oh, well, I'm free tonight if you want to go for some beers. But little did we know he was going to invite us out with his family, because he's got a wife and 2 kids. And if we'd known that, I probably would have taken the camera and filmed the experience, because we could have had a video on it. It was absolutely brilliant. He took me to this like local little place here in Hue, and his wife was there and his brother. So we just thought we were meeting Kong. So we met his wife and brother, and then they started bringing out all this local food, didn't they?
Yeah,
so
all sorts of
we
stuff
tried all
coming out.
these local delicacies, some which were like a bit the
I
chicken
tried
eggs,
them.
yeah, there was
Chicken eggs.
chicken eggs, but they weren't the chicken eggs you get at home. It's like the actual inside of it, yeah, inside. That was like, it was just a great experience. It was all these different types of food, and we tried. I mean, I didn't try the chicken eggs, so I've been a bit dodgy the last couple of days myself, so I haven't wanted to kind of push myself. But the experience itself was lovely. The daughters came along later on. They were lovely, weren't they? They were dead cute.
Lovely girls, yes.
And they were trying to like say things in English to win.
Teaching me Vietnamese, the kind of, yeah.
So
I was not so good.
it was just a lovely, lovely experience, and this is just one of the things about Vietnam. I just don't think you get many other places that. Just the people are just, we've probably already said it a million times, but the people are just unbelievable, and they'll do anything to help you out. So thanks to Kong and his family for last night. It was lovely.
Yesterday was just the
was
whole
just
day night
perfect
was
day,
just
wasn't it?
Perfect, yeah.
And I think we needed that after Da Nang as well, because I think Da Nang was a bit of a low, whether it was just tiredness, exhaustion.
I haven't been well as well, so I think
Yeah,
it was a good
we
pick-up,
haven't
wasn't it?
kind of been feeling great, and then the hotel was rubbish. Don't get us wrong, like Da Nang's really nice, like the beach and that was like.
Yeah, and there's probably bits that we obviously didn't get time to have a look at as well, but
just didn't connect with the place.
On a
Like
feel it
I
was
didn't get a nice feel about it. But never mind, we'll wrap this one up for today anyway. So how many jatties out of 5 for the high van pass?
5.
5 out of 5.
5 out of
there you
5.
go. Spot on. I would give it the same.
And I would give it a 6 out of 5 for the whole day, because it was just, I had a really good day yesterday, yeah. It was nice.
So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment on the video and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
In the next episode, we look around historical Hue, the old capital of Vietnam, and we look around the citadel and ancient city. We also head out of Hue and head into the demilitarized zone.
Hey, don't do that.
Right.
But when you go down there, it's original.
And visit the Vinh Moc tunnels.